Aotearoa, and welcome to Wednesday's Economy Watch, where we follow the economic events and trends that affect Aotearoa. I'm David Chaston, and this is the international edition from interest.co.nz, and today we lead with news that Powell resistance to Trump has garnered unexpectedly wide support, nationally and internationally, reinvigorating central bank independence positions. It also has many Trump supporters worried if the right-wing press is any indication. First up today, the overnight dairy pulse auction, though, of milk powders extended last week's full auction gains for both skim milk powder and whole milk powder. There were good gains, with skim milk powder up 2.1%, higher than a week ago, and whole milk powder up 1.2%, higher on the same basis. In the US, the December CPI data released overnight recorded no change to their November levels at 2.7% or 2.6% on a core basis, but both are still above the US Fed's target. Food prices are up 3.1% and rents are up 3.2% within this survey. And the ADP weekly jobs data shows a similar 11,000 jobs gain last week, a rate that would confirm January's net hiring as slower than the slow December. US new home sales held at a higher 737,000 annual rate in October, a good result in the circumstances, but now quite dated data. This data will get more interesting in 2026 with news that more migrants left the US than entered. While the net outflow wasn't large for the US, at possibly about 300,000, the expectation is it will be similar in 2026. This is the first time in 50 years they've shed people. It has certainly lost its welcoming reputation for both potential migrants and for travellers. And we got more recent sentiment surveys overnight in the US. The RCM TIPP survey was more downbeat in January than December, and more so than expected, although to be fair, the shifts weren't large. They just went the wrong way. But the NFIB survey was little changed, negative yes and still below 100, but marginally less so. In Japan, their official Economy Watcher survey was also little changed, although the forward-looking section became marginally more optimistic. Meanwhile, bank lending in Japan rose 4.4% in December from a year ago. That growth was well above what was anticipated. If you ignore the pandemic distortion, that was at least a 25-year high and probably very much longer. And Japan is on watch, with many expecting Prime Minister Takaichi to call a snap election very soon to bolster her conservative clout in the Diet. That saw the yen tumble and equities soar yesterday. Benchmark bond yields also rose sharply too. In India, they released their December vehicle sales data overnight, reporting a very strong 20% gain from the same month a year ago, capping a year of 5% growth. Apparently, their GST rate reduction for other products improved the overall affordability situation for many vehicle buyers. In Australia, consumer sentiment, as measured by the Westpac survey, has shifted lower and is more pessimistic in January. While confidence is still well above the extreme lows recorded during the protracted cost of living crisis in the 2022-2024 period, consumers are becoming more concerned about what 2026 may bring for family finances and the wider economy. The main catalyst continues to be the sharp turn in interest rate expectations. Nearly two-thirds of consumers with a view now expect mortgage rates to move higher over the next 12 months, more than double the level back in September. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 4.17%, down 1 basis point from this time yesterday. The price of gold will start today at $4,610 an ounce, down $7 from yesterday, essentially holding yesterday's big run-up on the risk from the unsettled US Fed. Silver is rising too, now at almost $87 an ounce. And American oil prices are up $2.50 from yesterday, at just under $61.50 a barrel, while the international price is just under $65.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is down 20 basis points from yesterday, now just over 57.4 US cents. Against the Aussie, though, we're up 20 basis points at 86 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're down 10 basis points at 49.3 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just under 61.6 and down 20 basis points from yesterday. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $93,492 and up 1.5% from yesterday. Volatility over the past 24 hours has again been modest, also at just on plus or minus 1.5%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.